Time for the Halloween edition of The Law and You here on Eyewitness News. Joining us as always, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Ciarimboli, who's preparing his own costume as we speak, with the beard growing in. The werewolf.
We're dressed up like lawyers.
That's pretty funny.
Going all out, yes.
I get a couple laughs.
All ready to go. All right, here's our questions tonight for the Halloween edition of The Law and You. We got to get you out trick-or-treating, but first, how about some advice from Mel in Bear Creek? Mel says, my sister was at the ER for what she thought was a terrible headache. They didn't do any studies and basically sent her home. When she got home, her condition got worse and she was diagnosed with a stroke. We think the ER missed something. Do I have a case? So what does Mel have to do to prove that something was wrong in the ER?
First of all, you got to get your records. Your records are going to be really important. There's different types of strokes. So it's really going to be dependent upon the type of stroke you have and whether that type of stroke, if the symptoms that you were having while you were at the ER were consistent or are consistent with that type of stroke, and they should have diagnosed it. And then, beyond that, it's going to come down to what are your damages. If you had the stroke and now you're fine, then you have a very, limited amount of damages. But obviously, if it's something that, could have been prevented, there's a medication that can be given if you're within a window in order to stop the symptoms from a stroke. If these things could have been done and eliminated or limited the problems you're having, then you potentially do have a case.
Yeah, and the stroke cases are difficult from a couple perspectives. One, the timing, the medication, it's a TPA it's called, right?
Yeah.
And so that medication can basically reverse the stroke, but it has to be given within 3-hour window. So, we see a lot of these cases coming in, but again, sometimes people have a stroke and they recover pretty well. So then, as Ed was saying, it comes down to what the damages are. So again, a lot of different things. Gather your records, get to a lawyer, don't wait, because you're going to need some help. Either way.
And those that want to talk to you for legal advice, how can they do that?
Give us a call, 570-714-HURT. See us on the web, 714hurt.com.
Yeah, we look at a lot of medical negligence cases every week. We have, 3 nurses on staff that, are able to, get through these records pretty quickly, and then we're able to tell you whether in fact you do actually have a potential case.
And for costume advice, our viewers should probably go elsewhere.
Yes.
Results matter with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Ciarimboli. Gentlemen, happy Halloween.
Thanks.
Don't forget, PAHomepage.com and the Law and You hotline are always open.